Rebecca from All Shapes Yoga. Welcome to day 5 of our All Shapes Yoga challenge leading to crow pose. So let's get started warming up those wrists. So just coming to your all fours, fingers nice and spread, tops of the fingers facing the top of the mat, and we're just going to rock back and forth, just waking up those wrists a little bit. And let's turn those fingers around. So fingers are going to be facing towards the knees. And again, just back and forward. Really gently. Lovely. Now, fingertips pointing out to the edges of your mat. And let's just rock side to side. And fingertips facing in towards each other, and side to side again. Lovely. Just coming up for a minute, giving them a little twirl, a little twist. So first of all with the fingertips, the fingers nice and stretched. One way and then the other way. And now making a fist. And circle one way and then the other way. So we're going to put the tops of our hands down onto the floor, and we're just going to really gently just rock once forward and once backwards, and then we're just going to rest backwards. So you're really feeling a nice long stretch on the sort of the front of the hand and the top of the wrist. Few more breaths here, in and out. Last one, in and just release, taking any last swirls or twirls that you need to, and then just coming down to sit on your bottom, grabbing your block or your toilet roll or your book, and let's go into our seated crow. So pop the block in between the feet, sitting nice and tall. Placing the hands, fingers nice and spread, like you're getting ready to press away from the floor. When you're ready, turn on those tummy muscles and let's lift those legs up. If it feels quite comfy, we're going to pincer those knees in towards those arms. See how much you can slide them down your arms. Remembering to breathe. Try not to lose your block. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Just release the block. And give those knees a little cuddle. Resting down for a minute. Lovely. Let's do that again. So, block in between your feet. Sitting nice and tall. Opening those knees a little bit. Palms spread. Ready to push away from the floor. And use that tummy to lift those knees up. And let's pincer them together. Slide those knees up the arms. And remember to breathe in and out. In and out. Last one, in and release the block. Pop it to one side. Bring those knees in, have a little cuddle. And then roll all the way down. So lie on your back. Just let everything settle for a minute. Relax the upper body down. Bring those feet up like you're trying to walk on the ceiling, and then you're going to grab hold of the edge of those feet. Bringing those knees open and just let the knees sink down into those armpits. So it's really nice at just relaxing the spine, flattening out the spine a little bit, making sure everything's really loose at the top. You're just stretching into those hips. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Just release those legs. Give them a little cuddle. And let's do a few circles. So circle the knees one way. And then the other way. Lovely. Let's go into a reclined crow. So just popping the legs down, the feet down for a minute. Let's work on the upper part of the body. So really trying to, it's all sort of coming from the lower body at this point. So really think about that core, engaging that bottom part of the tummy. Okay, palms nice and spread, shoulders relaxing down, toes come together, knees just open slightly. And let's use our core just to lift those feet off the floor for now. Okay, nice big inhale. And exhale, bring those knees towards the elbows. Trying to slide the knees down as close to the armpits as they'll go. Toes are pointed and touching. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, release everything down, hug those knees in. And let's do some more circles. So circling the knees one way. And then the other way. Love it. Let's do it one more time. So start with the feet on the floor. Bring those hands up, toes come together, open those knees slightly. And inhale, lift it off the floor. Exhale, hold. Inhale here. And exhale, pincer everything together. Really use that core to keep your knees pulled up close towards your body. Few more breaths. In and out. One more. In. And release everything. One more little cuddle of the knees. Taking any last little rocks you need to. And then you're going to make your way up to seated. So either roll onto one side and push your way up, or sandwich those hands in between the thighs and the shins and rock up to seated. Lovely. Going to swing onto those knees. We're just going to come onto our tippy toes. So just having a little balance on the tippy toes. Seeing how that feels. Seeing if we can maybe take one hand off, take two hands off. Can we sit nice and tall? Gauging the tummy to keep you strong. Staying here for a few more seconds. And let's roll up. So place the heels down and roll up super slowly. So the last thing to come up is the head. And then coming to stand in sort of second position in ballet terms. So toes pointing at a 45-degree angle. Standing nice and tall, and then squat down into your garland pose. So again, adjust those feet to where you feel they need to be. So if they're super close, your heels might be up, just adjust to where they need to be. Let's use these arms to push the knees back and sit nice and tall. Remembering to breathe, remembering to keep that bottom nice and low. So try not to let it stick up. Just let it sink nice and low. Sitting nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And hands come to the front. Let's just turn those toes to parallel to face the front and roll up again, super slowly. And let's do it again. So turn those feet out, standing nice and tall. And inhale. Exhale, sink down into your Garland pose. So again, adjust to where you need to. Use those elbows to push your body through and up. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, hands in front of you, curl those toes, face the front, and rolling all the way up. Lovely. Come to the front or the middle of your mat, and we're just going to roll all the way back down. We're going to place those hands in front of us, so it's sort of like a foot width in front. So I want you to keep your knees nice and soft. So the most important thing is we're going to be working on the arms rather than the hamstrings in this pose. So even if it means you're like this, so just as long as your hands can be really nice and firm on the floor. So just see how it feels to be down here for a minute. And then all we're going to practice is just transferring the weight onto those hands. So just going onto our tippy toes, transferring the weight onto the hands. So here, have a little experiment. See how it feels to have your feet about the width of the mat. See how that feels. Do that a few times. See how it feels to have the hands quite far out in front of you. Come up to the tippy toes. Transferring the weight all the way into the hands. Now try just really close to the feet. See which one you like the best, or if you like a little mixture of the two. Whichever one you choose, we're just going to hold our weight on our hands for about 5 seconds. So when you're ready, let's come onto our hands, onto our tippy toes. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back out. Just bring the feet back to hip width and just dangle down for a minute. We're going to turn our palms up, so like we did in our warm-up exercise. So fingers are going to be facing the toes, and we're just going to squidge those fingers underneath our toes here. And you're just going to give your toes a little wiggle, give those hands a little massage. This isn't very comfortable with the rings, just to warn you, so you might want to pop them off for a minute. But what we're going to do is we're just going to try and pull those hands from out of our feet, and our feet are going to try and stop us. So we're just getting a bit of a stretch here, along the arms and the inner shoulders. One more try. Okay, lovely. And just to release the hands, and just flop down here for a minute. And let's roll all the way up, nice and slowly. Coming to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Let's step all the way back with our left leg. So left leg's going all the way back. So you want as wide a stance as you can get. So both the toes are facing the front of the mat. Your hip headlights are facing the front of the mat. Your hands can either be up by your ears or in prayer, whichever one you prefer. So when you're ready, we're going to lunge onto that front knee. So let's inhale, placing your hands wherever they want to be. And exhale, lunging down into that front knee. Just double check that you're not overextending onto that front knee. You want to make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. Just giving those hip flexors a bit of stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And let's exhale. Let's bring that back leg all the way to meet the front leg. Lovely. Stepping all the way back with the right leg this time. So right leg all the way back. The biggest step as you can. Both toes facing the front. Your hip headlights facing the front. Bring your hands to wherever they want to be. So inhale, hands. Exhale, lunging down into that front knee. Really push away with that back heel, trying to push that heel to the floor. Stay sitting nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale, back leg all the way to meet the front leg. Inhale, arms coming all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold all the way down, coming to touch the floor. Palms cemented on the floor, and let's step back with our right leg and left leg. Stepping all the way back into your plank. So really trying to come onto your tippy toes, so a lot of weight is on those hands, but really think about engaging that tummy. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Just drop those knees down. Swing round to your bottom and come to just sitting down on your bottom with your feet out in front of you. So a little bit more core work. So sitting nice and tall, we're just going to start with, so hands can be a little bit in front of you or by your hips, whichever you prefer. So have a little play. And all we're going to do is first of all lift off one leg, then we're going to lift off another leg, one leg and down, and the other leg and down. Lovely. Now we're going to sort of hug our knees like we're giving our thighs, or we're giving them a big cuddle. And I just want you to walk those feet closely in. So hug those knees, sit nice and tall, and we're going to try that again. So one shin's going to come up, and then down, and then the other shin, and down. So now we're going to try both. So we can start with one, and then can we take the other one off? Sit nice and tall. So you can keep your shins here. You can get them a little bit more straight like a tabletop, or if you fancy it, or you can give them a little straighten. Ooh. Remember to sit nice and tall. See which one you fancy today, and then just come down. So we're going to try that again, but we're going to try and lose the arms. So if you don't fancy it, just carry on holding on to those thighs. Okay, woo. Let's sit nice and tall. Let's do one leg. Let's do two legs. Let's see, do we want to leave them here? Do we want to bring the shins parallel? Or do we want to straighten? See which one feels nice today. Few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Come down. Just give those knees a little hug. And amazing. Well done. That is your day complete. So have a fantastic day, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye.